So I've had my Inovato Quadra HamClock for about 2 or 3 years now, and this HamClock has been great. I've loved it. I use it all the time, and you might have noticed in my live streams I use it for the beginning of my live stream. But a few days ago I powered up the shack for the first time in a while, and I noticed a bunch of stuff was not sync on the HamClock. So I took to the internet and I quickly realized that I had forgotten that I need to update the server that the HamClock points to when it opens up. And then through my research, I found HamClock.com, which is the new server that works for the HamClock software. And I spent several hours digging through trying to figure out how to get it set up to point to the server correctly, and I just couldn't figure it out. And then I finally got it to work. I'm going to show you my method of getting the HamClock to work with the new server today on Ham Radio HQ. Welcome back to Ham Radio HQ, guys. It's great to see you again. It's been a while since I've been able to get on and make a video. I've just been super busy, but today we're talking about getting this to work again, and more specifically the HamClock software for the Inovato Quadra. So again, like I said, I spent some time digging around on the HamClock.com website, and that's where the new servers for HamClock lives, since the founder of HamClock, Elwood Downey, Whiskey Bravo Zero, Oscar Echo Whiskey, passed away. I believe it was earlier this year or late last year. But before Elwood Downey passed away, he actually wrote something in the code that makes this even possible to redirect the server. So let's go jump into HamClock and I'll show you guys how to do it. So this is my HamClock screen right now, and as you can see, it's showing Aurora data invalid, no vocab data, and my solar condition data is also showing to be in an error state as well. And then up underneath my call sign, it's also showing no network. This is all because it's no longer able to connect to the original server that Elwood Downey had set up originally, because they officially went offline back in June. So the fix for this is actually really simple, like 5 steps. The first thing you're going to need to do is go to the lock button in the top left of the screen, hold it for a couple of seconds, release it, and then a menu will pop up, and then click exit HamClock. And then after you've exited HamClock and you go to your desktop screen on the Inovato Quadra, you're going to go to terminal, and when your terminal window opens, you're going to type HamClock space -b space hamclock.com :80 or port 80. And then you're going to click enter. And after you click enter, the software is going to open up. And it'll load for a second, and then it's going to ask you to update to HamClock version 4.25. And because of course you want the most recent version of HamClock, so you're going to click yes. And 4.25, as of the filming of this video in July 2026, is the most recent version of HamClock released by HamClock.com. And you're going to let it just do its thing and update the software. And now we're finishing up right now. Alright, so the update is now finished. And now you can just click skip, and then HamClock is going to relaunch. And now, as you can see, HamClock is back to working again. And the panels that were missing data now have data again, and in the top left it's also showing HamClock.com as my server. So just like that, 5 simple steps, and HamClock is working again. And again, a huge thanks to Bruce, Whiskey 4 Bravo Alpha Echo, for making this all possible and keeping HamClock alive. As long as you have version 4.22, all this should work without any issue. And as I mentioned, I tried to follow the instructions on HamClock.com from Bruce, Whiskey 4 Bravo Alpha Echo, and I just could not figure it out for the life of me. I'm not very tech literate when it comes to coding and all that kind of stuff, and how terminal works and all that. So this is a really simple way to get it going. I found this on Facebook. I don't remember who shared it, but I screenshotted it and tried it, and it worked for me. So be sure to go check out HamClock.com. At the bottom of that page, there is a support PayPal to help Bruce fund the servers, because it is hosted on Amazon Web Services. So that's money out of his own pocket to help keep the HamClock project alive. So just be sure to go check that out and give him support if you're able to. And that's really all I got for you guys today. Thank you guys all so much for watching. I really do appreciate it. It's good to be back again, and I hope to see all you guys in the next video. Until next time, 73.